Welcome to Artists of Color, the show that shines a spotlight on the brilliant Black and brown artists shaping Boston's creative landscape. From painters to poets, musicians to muralists, we celebrate the voices, visions, and stories that too often go unheard. Each episode, we step into the world of these incredible artists, exploring their inspirations, their struggles, and their triumphs. This is more than just art. This is culture, history, and community in motion. Let me introduce myself. Good afternoon. I am Eaine Hall-Corbin, your host, and this is Artists of Color, a show that has creativity that knows no bounds. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. I have a special guest. We met a couple of weeks ago. She has an amazing exhibit here at B&N at 3025 Washington Street. Everyone must come out and see this exhibit. And I'm here to introduce DaNice D. Marshall. DaNice, thank you. DaNice.
DaNice.
DaNice, I did it a million ways wrong. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for having me, Eaine.
I am so glad that you're here. I wanted to have you ever since we met. And I've got all these questions in my head about you.
Okay.
And your art. Because I remember when we were talking, and you were doing the artist talk.
Yes.
And you were talking about being a writer before you became an artist.
Yes.
Tell my audience, what form of writing did you do?
I wrote short stories, novels, and I was working on a novel when I stopped writing. I had a daughter, and I realized that I wanted to have time for her. I didn't want to be sitting at a typewriter while she was growing up, so I decided that I would not write, that I would take care of my family, raise my family when she graduated. I have two daughters, and when they both graduated from school, my intention was to go back to writing.
To writing?
Yeah.
How did you switch from writing to art?
I didn't switch. It life
came to you.
Yes. I got sick. I got sick with granulomatosis with polyangiitis. It's a very rare disease, and it knocked me out. I was in a hospital for 28 days, and I almost died. And when the doctors got me well enough, they sent me home to fill out a will and to put my house in order. But I didn't die. Every time I laid myself to sleep, I'd wake up again, and I started painting, just abstracts. Yeah, I didn't know anything about painting at that point. I had one canvas, and I would just black it out, paint some abstracts, black it out, paint some, and I did that every day.
It was like therapy.
It was therapy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I understand.
Art heals.
Yes, it does. I understand that point. You're saying you were in the hospital for 28 days?
Yeah, it's a long time.
I was in the hospital for 30.
Oh, okay, so you know.
Yeah,
You know.
I almost died.
Yeah,
So
know.
I know.
You know.
But you always know when Heavenly Father says, it's not your time, I got stuff for you to do.
Right, there you go.
And that's what he said to you.
Must have. That's what someone told me. And they said, I was home minding my business. They said, and all of a sudden, look, now you're an artist.
See? I want to begin with your art pieces.
Okay.
I saw your show and looked at all your art, and I listened to your artist talk, but I went into your website and I found pieces that were not on the wall here.
No? What happened?
I don't know what happened. You, from what I gathered from your work, I figured out three things. Your art is community, your art is family, your art is culture.
You got it.
And I love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Know. How do you make them become who you are? Make them be what you're putting out there, what strokes are telling you to, hey, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing now.
You know, I don't sketch. I don't know how to sketch. So for me, a lot of the paintings are just stories, and I'm a writer.
Yes.
And so when I pull out the canvas, I'm going to have a beginning, a middle, and an end in that one painting. And so that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the story that I wanted to paint.
I love it. You know, your work is so, I'm not even gonna say amazing. It's like you said, you're telling a story. But I saw so many stories.
Yeah.
Like when I went into I had to go into your website. And because there are things that are not on the wall here
Right.
that are in your website.
Correct. Correct.
And it's, wow, more stuff.
More stuff.
More stuff. And it's like, she's got more stories to tell.
I love that.
And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, to be an
Thank you.
artist, to be able to tell stories.
Thank you.
How did you pick the stories you told in your work?
You know, that's an interesting thing. So I'll tell you a little bit about my mom. She's not with us anymore, but she had Alzheimer's. And I took care of her before I became sick. And before I became an artist, I was with my mom taking care of her. And I saw her lose her memories, and she couldn't remember people and friends. And so one of the things I do try to do with every painting is, in my own memory, put it on the painting, so that because no one knows how Alzheimer's happens. So if I get Alzheimer's, I'll be able to look at a painting maybe and jar memory. Yeah, so that's hopefully.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But you know, art, to me, when I interview artists or I talk to artists that I know, I think it's part of their soul and their spirit. So when when you're creating, that stays with you as an artist.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever found that you've created a piece and then you go back and look at that piece after you've finished it and say, well, oh, there's more to this piece. So I gotta go in, not go in and add to the piece that's already done, but saying there's that piece and there's more to that piece.
Yeah.
So I'll add to that in another piece.
So I do that. Every painting is unique. I only paint it once, and there's no print, so the painting is what it is. But I do have iterations. So I'll have one piece, and I'll have an iteration of it. So if it's little girls playing jump rope, it will be maybe with a school bus. And then the next time I do a little girl doing jump roping, there'll be no school bus. There will be a different scenario. Yeah, so just to change it up a little bit, but I want to still have that moment of double Dutch jump rope.
Oh, yeah, that's really, I love that one. I can't double Dutch, but I love it.
I can't either.
Oh, good, then I don't feel so bad. Tell me about you.
Oh.
You know, the reason I say tell me about you is because you and I are from the same egg. We're both Roxbury girls.
Yeah, we are.
You know?
Roxbury.
Roxbury.
All day.
There you go, girl. There you go. It's funny because my mom, who's no longer with me either.
I'm sorry.
Mom said to me one day, and we were just having this little talk. She said, you know, I said, uh-oh, here she comes. You're a hood rat. I said, what? Who taught you that word? You're a hood rat. I said, Mom, I'm from Roxbury, where you bored me and raised me. You're a hood rat. I said, okay. So my mother decided I was a hood rat. What do you remember about Roxbury growing up?
Everything. I played basketball, and I was fairly good at basketball, and so I played everywhere and all through. So I would just walk through Roxbury and people would recognize me because I was one of the few girls back then who could play basketball. And I played with all boys. There weren't any girl teams really.
There weren't.
Yeah, until high school, and then you started to see more.
Yes.
But I started playing in 3rd grade. So,
really?
Yeah, I would be out there in the wintertime. I'd go out in the schoolyard and get a shovel and shovel the snow because the boys wouldn't let me play. And so I would shovel the snow, and I could play by myself because they can't play when there's snow. I was like, yes, let it snow.
Thank you, let it snow some more. I'll just move some snow out the way and I'll play. Wow, that is so cool.
So that's what I remember about Roxbury's, riding my bicycle and playing basketball.
See.
Always outside.
What part of Roxbury did you grow up in?
Warren Gardens, right off of Warren Street up from Dudley. Yeah.
Oh, I had an aunt that lived there.
Stomping grounds.
There you go, girl.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a long time.
I was on Tremont Street,
Oh, really?
next to Slade's.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah.
I know where that is.
That's where I came from.
The stomping grounds. I used to
That's
go over
stomping
there
ground.
too.
Uh-huh.
When I got a little older.
Do you remember a school called the Boardman School on Hammond Street? Right around the corner from Slade's. It's now, you know, a housing development, but there used to be, I started my school life in that school.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
wow. That's crazy. It's gone.
Yes.
I was at John Winthrop off of Dacia Street, which is where I was when I was little. I was on Dacia Street. And the house is gone, so yeah.
Oh, see.
Yeah, it's a good
A lot
thing.
of things are
Progress.
gone.
I like that. It's progress.
Yeah, well, progress is
Yeah.
good sometimes.
I like progress.
I know you do. You have a technique.
I do. Who
Yes.
told you? The secret is out.
I does my research, and I learned to do that from a very special friend of mine. Tell me about your technique.
I use paper towel. I use a paper towel and I dip it in amber, burnt umber or amber, and it's a dark color. It's not black, but it's dark. And I'll use that on the canvas to block out what I want to put on the canvas.
Really?
That's it. That's the secret. The paper towel.
The paper.
I have so many pieces of tape. I tear them up. Like there's like.
So you don't use a brush?
Not at the beginning.
Not at the beginning. So you start that way.
I start that way.
When does the brush come in?
So I'll start off with my central character of the story that I'm painting.
Yes.
So that will be maybe to the side or maybe to the front. Once I block that out, then I'll start using the paintbrush. I like doing textured acrylic.
Yes.
So it's a lot of paint that I put on my canvas, but I don't do the whole canvas in texture because it's heavy. I'll tell you a secret. So when I first started doing textured paint, it's because I would see artists weren't using a lot of paint. When I look at their paintings, and I thought, they're so cheap, and I wanted to give more. And so I started using a lot of paint, and I'd use toothbrush and a toothpick.
Really?
Yeah, get some designs going. But my easel broke because I didn't have a good easel. And so that was a way that I got a nice expensive easel, is that easel broke. And my husband brought me a new one. So
Oh,
was
thank
a
you,
good thing.
husband. Wow.
So that's how, toothpicks and toothbrushes and getting texture.
Texture, wow. And I notice, I don't want to say your texture is thick, but it's very, it makes you want to touch it.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to happen.
It makes you want to touch it.
I want you to want to touch it. You can't touch it. You
But it
cannot
makes
touch
you
it.
want- nope.
But I want you to be part of it, to feel the painting, to be engaged in the painting. And I think by doing that, it provokes a sense of, oh, I wish I could touch it.
Yes.
But part of you knows you cannot.
Right.
But you still want to. So to that, I'm kind of successful, I think, when I get that going.
Oh, good.
That and smiling. That's important too, smiles.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I love that. When you do your work and you have your exhibits, what do you see people see in your work?
That's a difficult question. I'm not so sure that I know what they see. I know what I'm trying to
convey.
Convince them to see. I want, what I would like for them to see is that we're more like them, we're different, and that we all have moments of joy and moments of happiness, and we all smile. And I think particularly after the pandemic, I wanted that message more than anything else, because we were all walking around with a mask.
That's right.
And we weren't seeing our smiles, and so that was something that I was passionate about, to try to get people to smile at least a little bit on the inside. Yeah. I mean, maybe you're not going to laugh right out loud, but maybe inside,
Just a little bit. In there.
Yeah. Smiles are contagious, too.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
Yes.
At least my children tell me that. Mom? Yes. Smile some more. Okay. Whatever. See, I have old people. And I tell them, okay. When did you do your first art piece? when was your very first creation?
Since being sick, or I mean, I painted with my daughters when they were little, you know.
Oh.
Finger paints.
Oh, yeah, we all did
Finger
that.
paint.
Well, I guess since being sick.
Yeah, 2016. So I was sick 2016, and I started painting. I painted myself 2018, and someone saw that and said, "That's good. You need to put it on Facebook." So originally, I put it on Facebook because I wanted my family. A lot of my family's in Philadelphia, and I wanted them to see that I was okay, that I was getting better.
That you were getting better.
Yes, yes. And someone saw it on Facebook and said, "You need to put that on Instagram." So in 2019, I put it on Instagram. And it just kind of took off. I had my first billboard right here in Roxbury in 2020.
That billboard, I found that billboard.
You found that billboard?
I found it.
Yeah, that was.
I said, she's got a billboard up there. What?
That's what I said. What? I couldn't believe it.
Did you know it was going to be there?
Yes, because they asked me, the people saw my work on Instagram and asked me to submit it, that there was a council at City Hall that was trying to find some artwork to put up in Roxbury.
Yes.
And they selected it. And it's funny because after they were selected, someone said to me, "They think you're a breakout artist." And at the time, I wasn't calling myself an artist. And I was like,
Really?
And I just kept doing what I was doing and went
Right.
about my business. But they must have seen something because.
Breakout artist.
Yeah, that's what
Never heard that term.
Yeah, that's what they said. So there was an artist for every month of the year. So there was 12 artists chosen. And out of the 12, that's what they tagged me.
A breakout artist. Okay, folks, whatever. I'm not going to ask you, are you continuing to create? Because I know you are.
Yes, I am.
Where you've been doing so much. I got to see some of your work that was done in a television show.
Yes.
So I'm looking, they got rid of that one, great. Since I was going through your website, and I saw a couple of pieces, and I saw one, and I said, it was a video.
Oh, okay.
So it was a television show. I said, oh wow, she's really moving quite along there.
Yeah.
She's on TV.
Yeah.
What did you think about having your show featured in a television show?
That was crazy. And it's happened 3 times.
I know.
That's crazy. So I try not to. My husband says, don't get a big head,
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think a whole lot on it. Like, once it's done, I'm on to the next thing. And so television's kind of funny where something comes out and it doesn't air for like 6 months.
That's right.
And so I forget all about it until someone will say to me,
Hey, I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw your artwork.
Yeah, on television.
Yes.
Yes. So it's kind of it's amazing, but I don't get too wrapped up in it, and I don't get caught up in it. My disease is such that every 6 months I go back into the hospital, but it's a painful disease, and there's fatigue involved. So when I paint, endorphins kick in, and so I don't feel
it
what yeah. So that's how I endure.
That's therapy for you.
Yes. So every 6 months I go back into the hospital, get my stuff going, and then I hibernate for a month. But in that time, I'm productive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved it. Your work, like I said, I saw on your site, I saw work, I said, it's not out there. So we're going to show it here. So we are going to show some of your work.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to talk about that work because...
okay, no one told me that.
We found your work.
Okay.
We found stuff that wasn't out there, and we decided we were going to feature it.
I love it.
Now tell me, where was this?
Oh,
this is you, beautiful.
Thank you. This is a solo exhibition in Cambridge at the Foundry in Cambridge.
I've never been to the Foundry, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a really, really wonderful community of, they just do everything there, from carpentry to textiles, but they asked me if I would do an exhibition there. And I think I had 24 pieces in the exhibition.
Now can you explain these particular pieces?
That's my story. So when I was mentioned to you, I think off camera, that I did a Mass MoCA residency.
Yes.
And I went with the intentions of doing textiles. So they gave me an apartment and a studio down the street and stipend.
Shoot,
I was
ready.
like, I thought I had hit big time.
I know you did.
And then I went into the museum, and there was an artist being exhibited, Joseph Grizzly, and he went deaf when he's 12. My disease took away my hearing. I have damaged lung. It did some damage to my body, and I can't hear on one side. And when I saw what he had done Post-it notes because no one could communicate with him. And so what people did was write notes
To
but
him.
they wrote in cursives. And he put all these, it must have been like 300 Post-it notes in this exhibit. What? And I watched the school bus of children come and they couldn't read it. And so two things happened. One, I was very hurt that children couldn't read cursive writing. That's sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's
Very.
sad. But the other thing was, what happens to me if I lose the hearing on my left side? Nobody will be able to communicate with me. And I went down a rabbit hole. And so I couldn't make art. So for like 2 days, I couldn't do anything. I was up in North Adams, and I was really in a bad way. So when I talked to someone, they said, look, paint your story. And I did. And those 3 paintings are the end result. The first one,
that story.
They're called, the name of it is The Anatomy of Hearing. The first one is in stereo because that's the one where I'm happy and I can hear in both ears. And so it is textured acrylic and I'm really into it and the patterns and I'm happy. And the second one is when I lose the hearing in my left ear and I'm devastated. I'm sorry, in my right ear and I'm devastated. Oh, wow. And I'm anguished. And I kind of thought that it was the earbuds or the headphones, and I'm blaming it on equipment, but it wasn't that. It was that my hearing was gone. The disease took my hearing. The third one is called mono, the anatomy of hearing mono. It's because I accept that I can only hear in one ear. So that's and what's really fabulous, something good comes out of everything. At the end of the residency at Mass MoCA, they had an open studio. And someone happened to come in, a stranger, and she said, well, why did you come to, what were you planning on doing with your residency? And I said, I wanted to do these fabulous textiles, and I brought thread and all yarn and all these things. And she stopped and she looked at those 3 paintings and she said, you did it. She goes, the patterns in these paintings are textiles. And that made me feel so good. So, yeah, because I didn't see that. So that's when it goes back to your question. What do I see when I look at it? Sometimes I don't. And someone sees something for me.
True. Oh, wow. This one.
Wow.
The Rosa Parks one. That's what I call it because we all were around when Rosa Parks, but then you're seeing Rosa Parks in the future.
Right.
And that's what I see.
It's contemporary, exactly, where we all can ride together in a car. And that one is also functional art, public art in Rhode Island. Hasn't been completed yet. They're still working on the glass.
Oh, really?
But it's going to be a bus shelter. So the Rosa Parks Memorial Bus Shelter. And the name of that piece is Because of Her We Can. And that's true.
Whoa, that's right.
Because I don't know, we might have still been on the back of the bus.
And I probably would have been in a jail by now because I wouldn't have been in the back of the bus. Explain. All I can think of when I look at this one is playing cards.
Yes. Someone said to me, people, it's funny, people walk up to me and I think they just say whatever they want to say. Like me, I'm not like that. I think, but someone said to me, do you have a deck of cards? And they might have meant, did I have a deck of cards? A bicycle playing cards.
Right.
But I took it to mean, I didn't paint cards. Right. And so I painted cards.
I like that.
Thank you.
I really like that.
Thank you.
Because it reminded me, deck of cards, but it also reminded me of when my grandparents, when I was little with my grandparents, and the guys used to come over, my grandfather's friends, and they would play whist.
Oh, yes. I love whist.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I remember,
and
that's what that
Fly.
reminded.
Yes.
You know?
Boston's.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. Yes.
And who?
So a lot of people see this and they recognize where it is. So I was inspired to do that piece by Gordon Parks' photograph that he took of a cleaning woman in Washington, D.C.
Oh.
So back in the 1930s, the government was paying different creatives to go collect and take photographs of America. And Gordon Parks did this one. And I didn't know her name. So for years, I always saw this icon, and I didn't know who it was. And so I looked her up, and I wanted to paint her. And so this is her granddaughter.
Oh, really?
And because we don't have generational wealth in America. Black Americans, each generation has to struggle and start all over again. And so there she is with her dollars and her cell phone and her broom, doing exactly what her grandmother did.
See?
So there's that message.
Yes.
We need to change that a little bit, I think.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah. I agree with that. Because you talk about that generational wealth, you know?
Exactly.
Like, and it's, like I said, all of your work has message. And I like
so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Oh, they do.
Good.
They do, and I like the messages. Like this one.
You really went through my website.
Oh, yeah.
I have buried that one.
Me and my buzz, we went straight through the website. We're using that one. And then my girlfriend, my manager, we're going to use that one too.
This one, The Art of Listening.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
The Art of Okay. I can see it now.
You can see it.
I can.
Yeah.
Her sitting like this.
And she is deeply involved
yes.
and engaged
Yes.
in what's being said. And
Yeah, like, okay.
so I think she kind of likes her. That's what I think.
Oh, you probably could be right. We haven't figured that part out yet. We got to look a little closer.
Closer, listening.
Yeah, you're listening. I like that. Your work is, like I said, it's personable.
Thank you.
Again, it's community. I love this.
So this one is going back to what we were talking about, cursive writing.
Oh.
And I am so offended that they're not teaching cursive writing in public schools.
Me too.
Yes, and so I decided from that day forward, all of my work will have cursive writing in it. So you must learn how to read cursive writing.
That's
if you're
right.
Look at,
if you want to look at my work,
if you want to read the Declaration of Independence,
you better read some cursive, do some cursive writing.
Yes, and so that's what that piece was.
It's talking about cursive writing. As we say, they don't do it in the schools anymore, but my son teaches his children to write cursive.
I love it.
My daughter teaches both her sons.
I love it.
To write cursive.
It's important. It's important.
It's very important.
It's important.
You know, it's part of who we are.
Exactly. Exactly.
Who we are.
And then for me, on a more personal level, I'm a history buff. So history is very important to me.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know, in slavery, they didn't allow people to learn to read and write. And so to take away something, it's not okay. It's not okay.
It never was.
No, it never was.
It never was, and it's not today.
And so that's why I painted that with a teacher, with students, teaching them cursive.
Cursive. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Have you sold any of your works?
Yes, I have. And they're not cheap. And
good.
I struggle with that. Because I want them to be accessible to people. So I have payment plans.
She has payment plans? Oh my goodness.
Because they're one of a kind and they take time to do, and so it's, you know, I don't know. I struggle with it. And yeah. There's two things that I'm passionate about. Accessibility is one of them, and so for people with low vision or who are neurodiverse, I do want tactile cards, and so I have paid to have my work the work that you're seeing on the website, I'm having tactile cards made up for all of that. This show that's here, oh, there they are. Tactile cards.
We are going to go to a break. And when we come back, we are going to talk about that.
I love it.
That was amazing. You are here with Artists of Color and my guest, DaNice D. Marshall. We're having a great time. We will be right back to Artists of Color.
My name is DaNice D. Marshall. I'm an artist. I grew up in Roxbury. I'm a born writer. I wrote poetry, wrote short stories, started writing novel, and then I had a daughter, and when I had a daughter, I stopped writing, and my plan was when she graduated, I would pick up the pen again and start writing again, but when she graduated, I got sick. So sort of like wasn't meant for me to be a writer, so when you look at my artwork, you'll see the details are, for me, paragraphs. You know, they're sentences. I'm trying to be concise in telling the story because I only have that one canvas, but at the same time, I know I got to get to the ending. So I think that the stories for everyone to see, I just have a perspective sometimes that someone else might not have noticed. And that, I think, is how it becomes connected. That's how we start to come together. And that's why art is community and creates community, is because when you make art and I look at it, you're trying to connect with me. And when there's a connection, then we're clicking, we're cooking, we're doing something. When you've been there in the darkness and you come back into the light, you realize how short life can be and how precious it is. So I want people to know that we're more alike than we're different. And the other thing I want is for people to look at my artwork and to feel something. Mostly I want you to smile. And if you don't smile right away, at least a little bit inside, you know, just remembering, oh yeah, I did that. You know, something, just that little touch that you walk away and you remember, yeah, I saw her work. I make art for myself first, and secondly, to share. And so I would say to young person, make it for you. Do what makes you feel good. I want little girls to see me, and I want them to think that they can too. And so everything I do is very easy, it's not difficult. Just make art. People will then interact with you, and once you get that ball rolling, it just keeps going.
Of Color. I am Eaine Hall-Corbin, your host, and today, again, my guest is DaNice D. Marshall, and I am so glad. We are having so much fun.
Yes, we are.
And we are learning so much. And we kind of cut off when we started talking about those
tactile cards.
Yes. We got those. Hey, I didn't know about those till we went downstairs, and now we got those. I said, tell me.
Yes, I love it. So there's Braille that's underneath them that will describe what's in the painting. And there's also a lot of them, I don't know about these. These look like but usually you're able to touch them.
Okay.
So they're to a neurodiverse, people who don't see colors the way we see colors, or low vision, so because they can see, so that they get to enjoy the art as well. And it's just a way of making art accessible to everyone, because if art heals, and if art is community, and if art really is salve, then we all have a right to it. We all should be able to see it and enjoy it. And so that's super important to me. So I'm happy that you guys have that.
Oh, because, you know, I was told when I went downstairs, and they said, oh, we have, I said, what? Let me see. And I said, oh. So they asked me, they said, you want to put them in the show? I said, yes.
Oh, that was good. I love that.
So we can talk about those too.
Yes, yes.
Now, you know, I realized, before I forget, I realized that your exhibit here is going to be gone soon.
Yes.
It's going to be gone on the 28th.
Well, I just spoke with Monique, and they're going to extend it. Bravo, bravo,
oh, fantastic.
Bravo.
They're going to extend it. Please, anybody and everybody that's when the sound of my voice and the sound of this show, please come to BNN and see
it, yeah.
her work. Her DaNice's exhibit is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Fabulous. And as we've been talking, they tell stories. They tell stories. And as again, I'm going to say, community, family, culture, our heritage, who we are and what we're about and what we've been and where we're going, and the feel of community and culture.
Yes.
And you gotta come. Now that we've discovered we're being extended, I'm gonna go out and stand on the corner and grab people. Because I love it.
Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks. I think.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me, is this you?
It is not.
Tell me about
though.
that picture. I've been wanting to ask.
That picture was inspired by Roe versus Wade, when Scottus took and overturned Roe versus Wade.
Yes.
That law had been in place for 50 years
Thank
and
you.
had worked perfectly.
Perfectly.
It was not broken.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt a sense of helplessness but I'm always hopeful because I'm an optimist, and so the name of that painting is, she named her daughter Faith.
Yes.
Because we have to have a little bit of that. Until the stars realign and things come back around.
Thank you.
Yeah, which they will. Which they will.
All right.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about that.
I like that one too.
What is your message to people about your work?
I don't know, just that, we're more alike than we're different. It's important to me that people know who I am as an artist. So most of my paintings will have a U.S. flag motif.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, that's because when I'm gone, I want people to know I was a Black American artist. I don't want them as not part of the. I just think it's important it's non-negotiable.
Oh no, it's not. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It is non-negotiable.
I mean, we go through different titles, African American and Black, and we go back and forth, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But when I'm not here, I want to be able to have participated, and so my art is, because I'm a history buff. And my art then will become history.
Okay,
so
yes, it will.
they'll tie it all together.
Yep.
And so that's
I am.
Yeah.
I am a Black American artist.
Yes. Yes.
So
important.
Here's my work, and this is what I am.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah.
Wow. What do you want for you? What are your plans for the future as far as your work is concerned?
I want to do some, so I like to call myself like an artivist. Because,
an artivist?
Yes,
Tell me,
because
explain
I'm trying to become a little bit of an active person, a little bit of activism. Okay. Not a whole lot, but I'm subtle. I'm subtle with it. I'm just like my paintings are subtle. So I want to start advocating for people like me who have rare diseases.
Right.
That's one. So I was in D.C. recently, talking to legislators, trying to get them to change the way they prescribe medicine. A lot of there's some red tape. So if you live, say, in Vermont, you don't have access to medicine the way you hear.
We do down here.
I'm so blessed to be in Massachusetts.
Thank you.
Because of it's a learning community. My disease, it was a world effort to save me.
I believe.
Yeah, so it took a lot, and I try to give back that way, and so that my message is that, and I stay on point by trying to do public art.
Okay.
So I did a piano for Newton.
You did?
I did, and it was...
Is it still there?
No, but I got good news.
What?
It was supposed to be there through summer, but someone stole the bench.
What?
Right? And so no one knew where this bench went, and so I put a little thing on Instagram, and apparently the bench broke. Someone took the bench home to repair it, and they since brought it back. But once that happened, the donor who gave us the piano for me to paint reached out to me, and they said, DaNice, you have any solo exhibitions that you would like to include the piano as part of? your exhibition. I thought that was lovely. So I
That's
got in touch
beautiful.
with BNN, and I got in touch with Hopkinton, where I have another solo show. And Hopkinton took it. They were so excited. And so this week I was in Hopkinton. My show's closing today in Hopkinton,
Oh, it is.
Smile Out Loud. But the piano is there permanently, so yay.
Oh, great.
Yes, so
That
if you
is
play
beautiful.
piano, please go play it. The
Go
name
play
of the
the
piano
piano.
is Somebody Come and Play.
Somebody
And
come and play.
you see it and you will know I did it because it's patterns and bright colors and it's
Ooh, I like
inviting
that.
and,
The bright colors.
welcoming, and there's people smiling and yeah, all of that good stuff.
It's interesting because down here in Nubian Square Station, they used to have a piano
Oh, wow.
that someone had painted, and they used to have it outside in front of the Dudley Cafe.
Oh, okay. I love that.
And it used to have a sign on it that said, "Come play me."
Yes.
So people, even if you didn't know how to
Right.
play, people would get on.
I love
and
it.
the children loved it more than anything.
Anything, yeah. But they should bring it back.
I know, because all of a sudden I was out there one day about a couple of years ago, and piano was going,
Oh.
what happened to the piano?
It might have got wet.
It might have.
Yeah, because I'm touching up the one in Hopkinton. It did get wet. There was a piano pal, so when it rained, they would come and cover the piano
Yes.
in Newton. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I go back to Hopkinton on Monday to finish up touching it up. But yeah. So that's what I've been working on. I got accepted Rare Artist, so I'll be back in Washington D.C.
You're never home for a minute, are you?
I am home, and I have.
I
work,
know you're home now.
I have work being showed Artability at a rehab in Pennsylvania because
Artability.
people who are in rehab and who are trying to better themselves, working through a knee surgery or whatever it is, they need art too because
Of
art
course they do.
heals. And so I have a couple of pieces being shown down in Pennsylvania. So I'm trying to stay busy. I'm trying to stay booked and
Seems
busy.
like you're busy to me.
I'm trying.
I was lucky when I sent that email and you answered me back and said, sure, what time, when? I said, I don't believe it. I figured she'd be gone by now.
I cleared my schedule. I flew back in. I walked uphill both ways. I had to get back here.
I so much thank you.
You're welcome.
It is, oh my gosh. You know, as you go along, I, of course, want to keep in touch.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I try to keep in touch with all of my artists.
Absolutely.
Because I never know when I want them
Now I feel
back.
part of your family.
Yes, you are.
So you can't get rid of me.
No.
Thank
You
you.
know what? I have a women's program,
Oh.
called Voices of Sisterhood.
Ooh, I like this. I like where this is
would
going.
like for you to come, even if it's just for one day. We are working on getting some. So we can do it again. I did it for the third time in about 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
This past summer.
okay.
So now I'm working on, as I said, for next year.
Sounds lovely. Count me in.
Oh, great.
Count me in. What usually when
Usually it's done in the, it depends on when the dear loving library who loves me more than anything else in Nubian Square.
Oh, nice.
They have been my patron. They have never, ever not said no.
Oh, okay, good. They're not going. They won't say no now.
When I haven't been there for a while, and I hadn't, I'd go in and say hi to the ladies because they're all still there.
Yeah.
And they would say, when are you coming back? You know, aren't you going to bring the program back? So I brought it back
Nice.
this past summer.
I love it.
And I use visual art and creative writing
Oh, okay. And
for
so,
women and girls of color.
do you meet right in the library?
We meet in the library. We meet in the library.
Okay.
And it's usually a 2-hour session, and we have 4 sessions. They're usually on Saturdays.
Oh, perfect.
And we have an hour of art, and we have an hour of creative writing. I've always used the library because I have a space there. And when I put out the information to let folks know that it's happening again, I want them to know it's a safe space.
Yes. Yes,
It's
important.
always a safe
Yes.
space.
Is the community invited?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Then
It's called, it's an intergenerational program. I want women my age, your age. I want teenagers.
Yes.
I want young women
Yes.
to come in.
that's what we need. We need
Yes.
that sisterhood.
I want that connection.
Yeah. Yes, I love it.
That's what I want
I
more
love
than
it.
anything.
I love that. I
You
love
know?
that. It's important. It's
Yeah.
important.
It's funny, I was asleep one night about 6 years ago, and I woke up out of the clear blue sky, and I just woke up. And the words Voices of Sisterhood were in my,
Wow.
it was put there on my heart.
Wow.
I'm gonna do this. And all I could think of was, I'm gonna do this, and I'm doing every other thing I'm doing. It must be kidding me.
And you do it.
And I've done it.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
You're amazing. You are amazing.
Thank you.
I hate using that word, but you
Thank you.
are amazing.
I hope little girls see me.
That's what I want.
And I hope
I'm hoping there were little girls
can
watching
do
this
it.
show today.
That they can too. They can do it too.
Yes,
If I can do it, they can do it.
There you go.
It's very easy. Just do it.
Thank you.
Foot in
Just
front of the
do
other.
it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Oh my. You know, I want to have you. I want to have you back, and you know you will be back.
I will be back.
Well, I forgot this one important question.
Okay.
Now we know home for you, but where is physical? Where do you live?
I live in Braintree.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
No.
We can find you.
You can find me. You can find me. I'm not far. I can't leave, but I love Boston.
There you go.
Boston's home.
There you
Boston is
go.
home. I know every part. I was a telephone technician before I became a painter, before I got
You
sick.
were a telephone
I
technician?
climbed telephone poles all through the city.
Are
I know
you
every part of
serious?
Boston. I was from South Boston to East Boston to West Roxbury. I climbed telephone poles. It was awesome.
You climbed telephone
I did.
poles?
That's what I used to do, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know, that's what people always say. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
You liked it, huh?
I did that for a long time.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good money too.
Oh, I'm sure. I am so sure. You know, I'm getting off the beaten path a little bit, but I want to inform people, my audience, Artists of Color is under the umbrella of Humanistic Communications, which is an art and cultural nonprofit. We've been around since 1994. I started Artists of Color in 2006.
Wow.
And it's my community.
Yeah. 19 years.
Us, you know.
Yes.
I want people to know who I am, what I'm doing.
Yes.
I want artists of color to know that, hey, get in touch with me. I will feature you on my show. You may not know me and I may not know you, but you're an artist of color. And to me, that is my passion.
I love it.
And it will always be my passion. I give people a fit with that, but it's true.
True, yeah, I love
You
it.
know,
I love that.
I'm
And so many people trying to get their work out there.
Yes.
This is a great platform
Yep.
to get your work out there. So I would say
Absolutely.
do it. Do it.
Thank
Do
you.
it. Some people are shy, so you might have to coax them a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, a little bit.
But you're very
I'm-
nice. Elaine's very easy and nice and kind, so come on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Well, I don't know where we're at, but we have only a few minutes
Okay.
left. And I would like to just say thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Can I plug something?
Yes, please.
I have a
my
solo
guest.
show coming up in
When?
December. In
Okay.
December, it's going to be at Open Doors Gallery at the Worcester Art Museum. And it will be there for 3 months. And so that will give people, if you can't make it to BNN, please make it to Open Doors Gallery.
Gallery.
It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be
gotta find
curated
somebody with a car
by
to get
Megan
there.
Bent.
I have to find somebody with a car to get me there.
Yes, or there's also Amtrak or the commuter rail.
The commuter rail. I don't ride trains.
Oh, you don't like trains? Okay. You don't have to.
I'm a bad girl.
You don't have to.
I know.
You don't have to.
But I have
Somebody
to
will
work.
drive.
Yeah,
Somebody will drive.
I will hoodwink
Yes.
my son. He's got a van. He's gonna drive his mama to Worcester.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yes.
not that far.
No, it's not.
And they have good food in Worcester.
Do they really?
Yes, they really do. Yes.
I remember being a little tiny person going to Worcester.
Oh, see, you've been.
But I was a little tiny person. I haven't been to Worcester since. Don't even remember what a Worcester looks like.
You know, it's time for you to go back.
You know?
It's time for you to go back.
One of my professors from Springfield College
Oh, really?
lives in Worcester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So reach out to them when you get out to Worcester.
Yes.
Let them know about the show.
I would love to.
And there's a connection here with B&M, with Open Doors Galleries.
That's
with,
true.
With helping artists.
Yes. You know what was interesting? Did you create that phrase, creating space?
No, Monique did. Your very own Monique Douglas.
I love her.
I love her too.
Yes, okay.
And it fits perfectly.
Yes, it does.
And she curated it, so she decided what paintings were going to be in the show.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I appreciate her. Thank you, Monique.
Yeah, thank you, Monique. We'll love you a little bit.
Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Katie.
Love my Katie and my Ike.
And Ike, thank you,
All
Ike.
my crew, love my crew. You know, without them, I don't know where I'd be.
You'll be
'Cause
right here.
They're my people.
They're your people.
They are my beautiful people.
And artists are your people.
That's,
Yes.
absolutely.
Creatives.
Do you know Paul Goodnight?
Yes. I met him. I was in a show with him at the State House. I received a citation in February
Yes.
from Governor Haley, and his work was shown. I didn't get to meet him then, but I did get to meet him last month at Lab Central. I have 7
really?
pieces showing at Lab Central in Cambridge.
You do?
I do, so if you get a chance, go
I
there.
won't go over there.
But Paul Goodnight was there, and I got to actually talk to him and meet him. He's a very nice
my
man.
bud.
Very
I've
nice.
known Paul since I can remember. Oh my God.
I've always seen his work. I've seen his
Yes.
work in Metcalfe. I've seen his work at Dudley Square, Nubian
Yeah.
Square, rather.
Whatever, it's still Dudley to the rest of us.
I know it.
You know, they can change the name.
They can.
I tell people, I know why they changed the name. Because do you remember Nubian Notions? Mm-hmm. That's why they changed
the name. Yes. I knew the family.
I did too.
Yes. Who didn't?
Okay.
Who didn't know
My
them?
mother.
Hassan and it.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
My mother used to go to the barber shop before they.
Oh, okay.
On Humboldt Avenue
Yep,
and
yep.
get her hair cut.
Yeah.
So
Back in the
yeah.
day. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Don't get me to start singing.
Okay.
You don't know. I can't sing, but I think I can.
That's all right. Think you can. It's fine with me. DaNice?
Oh, I hear the music.
Thank you.
Oh, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
See, there you go. I told you.
Thank
This is
you.
what we do.
Thank you.
This is what I do. I don't
This
ask
is beautiful.
questions.
This is beautiful.
I want
Conversations.
and I want my guests to feel at home.
I felt very comfortable. Cheers to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Oh, and we